Top of the morning, my creatives. It's your girl Tina, and I hope all is well with you. This is episode number 8 of Saturday Makes with Jill Norwood here on the YT. Can somebody tell him thank you? Let's dive in for today's make. All right, you all, I had told you that I had come across some card kits that I had in my stash. And so here is another one. This card kit is by Heartfelt Creations. These are the 3 cards that you could create in this kit. If I remember right, this kit came from a class that I took. What I did like about Heartfelt Creations was if you took their class, you got a coupon. This is what reminded me of this fact because I see this little cutout. You got a coupon right here that you can go down to their booth and redeem the coupon for a free stamp set. And I used to love that because Heartfelt Creations, woo, they prices was no joke. And so stamp set for them, if I'm not mistaken, was like $30. If I'm not mistaken, I think the stamps were like $29.99. Because they had dies and stamps. Or was the stamps? The stamps might have been $19.99 and the die sets $29.99. However it went, the prices was not was not was not little. Okay, so to get a free stamp for a class, basically the class, and I think it was $29.99 for a stamp set, because basically the class paid for the stamp set. So if you took the class and you got the free stamp set, you basically came out even. Okay, and this card kit is all the way from this class card kit is all the way from August of 2018, you all. I still have the expo card ticket where I paid $33, right? $33 for the class, and then you got a $30 value stamp set for free from the booth. I felt like, yeah, it was worth it. So a lot of times I would take the class just to get the free stamp set and whatever it was that I liked about the class. So it was just a no-win, a no-lose situation. All right, so this card kit is from 2018. Heartfelt Creations is still around. I do not know if they still do these type of cards or not, because like I said, I miss the expo. I really do, because that's where I was able to look, touch, feel, pull apart, really get some inspiration and really decide what it is that I wanted to purchase. I don't like purchasing online. So this is why I really miss the Scrapbook Expo. These are the cards that I'm making today for Saturday Morning Makes. Happy Saturday, everybody. All right, so first card up. You all knew why I was drawn to this card class, because usually they would offer like 3 different card classes with our Heartfelt Creation. This class right here, it was all about the purple for me. Yes, y'all see my color. And then I could remember vividly that I was just overtaken by the design of the card itself, the base. All right, so this is a fold out card. And on this one, I really didn't detour differently with this card. Only thing I added basically was I distressed my edges with the powder puff chalk inks, which I really, really like the way that it turned out. All right, so I followed basically what they said, because like I said, this was the first time ever really doing this design. And so I just wanted to follow it the way it was designed. I love this paper. Oh my goodness. I love the greens and the purples with the hints of brown. And this whale is just gorgeous. So it folds out, right? It keeps unfolding. And this is what you get. This is where the card base, the back, which we would consider on other card bases, I assume the inside of the card. Okay? I really like this. Let me stop over talking myself. I got to get back to doing videos, you all. Okay, so what I did like about this card and what made it a little bit hard to detour from the design itself is because the way the card is cut. I love the slopes of the card. I really like that. Now, this paper, you all, was double-sided. So let me show you, because there's one card that I just did not do. I only did 2 of the cards out of this pack, right? But I want to just show you all something. The paper was double-sided. So it had a lime green, dark green, and a purple combination on one side. And then the other side of the paper was like the lime green and pinks. So y'all already know how I feel, come on somebody, about pink. So I was really basically drawn to the green side, okay? Now, these cards comes with these flowers. So they was highlighting not only the shape of the card, right, to make it a fold. And this fold goes both ways. Look at there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Right? So you covering both sides. So it goes both ways. In this class, they not only highlight the shape of the class, the paper, but they were actually also highlighting these flowers. And these are the flowers that you use with their molds, right? On how to mold the flowers. So I'm going to take some out because actually they were designed to have flowers on the top of them. All right. I did do the flowers in the class because I was interested at the time of how the molds worked. Okay. So they have been flat for a while, but I could see the dimension in some of them where I used the mold and I used the stylus to curl it up and everything. And I could see the ridges in the flowers where it molded, where I molded them, okay? So these were designed to go on top of the flowers. But for some reason, okay, so I did this one in pink, and I'm assuming that that goes, oops, I'm sorry, you all. I'm assuming that this flower probably went with this larger card that I did not do because I see pink there, and the other two are basically purple. The back side of this paper was not all purple, and I didn't want to do pink today, you all. But this flower was done at the class. These flowers were done at the class. So I'm assuming what I did, I went to the class, I got the kit, I used the mold portion of the class while they were giving instructions and colored up my flowers and adhered them together. And then I think I left the class, or either I just put my card bases back in the kit. I would do that because I like to alter from my cards different from what they offer or the presentation of how it should go. So basically, I know that I went to this class for the mold, for the shape of the cards, and because it was purple. But I put the card bases and the paper away, and I, brought it home and was supposed to do it later. But here we are in 2021, and I'm just not putting these cards together, but that's okay. So what am I saying? I said that to say, according to the instructions, this card should have been adhered onto that card. Well, I haven't decided if I want to put that on there or not. I haven't decided if I like it like that or not. I have not decided if I want to add something else. This card is still yet unfinished. I like everything else, but I'm contemplating on some other things that I perhaps want to put on this card. Now, let me keep in mind that when making cards, I have to remind myself, Tina, if you're going to send this card to somebody, you got to be careful of the weight, because that's money, right? You got to be careful of the elements you put on it, because then you got to figure out how you're going to package it and send it to the person. So all of that is going through my mind this morning, but I'm going to hold off because I'm still a little undecided. I got a few things out, but I just don't want to rush this card, right? And then I need to go and see if Heartfelt Creations still sell these card bases. That's a big factor to me before I lay down what I want to lay down. Does that make sense? I know you all. I know Tina here, there, and everywhere, but that's all right, y'all. I'm here, and I did some makes on this Saturday with Jill. All right, so it has little stem flowers in this kit that came with it. And I see that I had already colored those up. So all of this was done in the class. And I don't know why I did them all in pink. I guess because according to the instructions, all of these pink ones were supposed to go on the card, the biggest card of the kit. And I didn't do that one. I decided not to create with that one today because I do not like, let me just show y'all. I didn't really care for the pinks in the card, the paper. So I'll share it with you, but it's undone. And again, the pages, the paper came already cut out. So let me move this card over. And let me move my flowers over, so I could show you all what I'm talking about. All right, so the paper came already cut out in the shape that it was, because you could see the ridges. So it came like this, right? This is the back, this is the front. All of the little pieces. This is one side, and that was another side, pink and green. So this one was basically this right here, pink, green, then it had the purple. Okay, then you have this side of the paper, don't like, and then the green. So the green is on one side of several of the different sides, right? So this is the same paper, but look what they did. They put the same print on two different other styles, which I didn't get that. I was like, okay, they could have put another style there. Here's a third green style on one side. And look at this, the pinks and the mauves on that side. I didn't really care for that. And then here is the one that goes to the back of the card. You see they're highlighting pinks and greens in this card. And here's the purple on this side, right? I didn't care for that. So here's the style of the card. Here's the fold out of the card, which is just like the bigger card, the smaller card I just showed you. This one right here is just a smaller size. It's just, this one is smaller, and this is a bigger scale of the same card. All right. I love those peaks and valleys, but I did not like the paper that they chose with it. Okay. All right. So this is the card that I didn't do. I'll probably, well, not probably, I am. I'm going to find some other papers that I like, and I'm going to cut the papers out using these as my templates and create this card. I'll come back and I'll show you the end result. All right, let's move on. Hope I did not lose you all. Again, I got to get back used to doing my videos. All right, so here is card number 2 of this card kit. I love it, right? So this is the traditional fold card, and it folds up. Here's the inside. So what I did with this, I went in my stash and I got this green card stock to match. And I based my card inside and outside with this green card stock. And I really love the way that it brings out the printed paper in this kit. So this is the inside and this is the outside. So once again, I matted it with the green, and then this piece right here I put on top of the green, and instead of just laying this on top of this, they did give me some dimensional foam dots, right? And this is kind of thick, so this part was gonna be really popped up high. I didn't want to do that, right? Because remember, I'm keeping in mind shipping costs and the way I'm going to ship it, right? So I wanted dimension, but I didn't want a lot of dimension. So what I did was I went in with my shelf liner. That's going to give me some dimension, right? And I like the way the shelf liner hangs out from under the oval, right? So I put the shelf liner there, and then I went in with some of my dimensional foam tape, but it's not as wide or as much of dimension as this. It's half this size. I don't know the right dimension to tell you, but it's half this height, right? I went in with that, and then I used my hot glue gun, which gives you even more dimension. If you have been rocking with me a long time, I shared with you all, family, before that you can use hot glue as your form of dimension adhesive. You just have to let the glue begin to cool down and get hard before you adhere whatever it is that you want to adhere to it, right? Because if you adhere it while it's hot, it's just going to smash the glue down. But if you let it begin to form and get cold, now it's starting to give you the dimension that you want, right? So I put that on there, and as you can see, there is dimension. The oval is raised above the sheet of decorative paper. Now, you all that have been with me, I've been talking the last few videos about a technique that I was so inspired by that Anna White uses and Jill Norwood. And that's simply they take a piece of ribbon at the bottom of their cards, a little snippet, and they put it here across the card, and then they have a bow and a button on top. I tried it again because I'm a firm believer that the more you do a thing, the better you become at it. And so I think this is my best one so far, you all. I really love it. I think it's my best one so far. Right. Okay. And so I put that there, and I think it just, it just completes the card. So here's my card, you all. Tell me what you think. I only did 2 out of the collection, and I love them both. Now, this one, you will notice there's a sentiment that was printed already on here. Okay, let's celebrate. And this one has no sentiment. So I like them both. I'm finding that sometimes I do like to leave my cards without a sentiment. That way, when I get ready to use them, I can either add a sentiment, or I could just leave it as it is and write my sentiment within my note on the inside of the card, if that makes sense. These are my Saturday makes. I had fun this morning making these. I started around, let's say, 6, I think it was about 6 o'clock, and I struggled with the biggest card that I didn't complete because I just, I just was frustrated with that card and that paper. But this, on the other hand, I love the way that they turned out. So, happy Saturday Makes. If you want to see anybody else that participated in Saturday Morning Makes, you can go to your search engine and put in hashtag Sat Morn Makes. Hashtag SATMORNMAKES. Sat Morn Makes. You will be able to find everybody that posted a video by using that hashtag here on YouTube. Then you can go over to Instagram, and everybody that used the hashtag over there on Instagram and post it, you can find them with that same hashtag. So, can I get somebody to share my video? Can I get somebody to hit the thumbs up button? And most of all, y'all know what I love. Can somebody leave me a comment and tell me what you think about these cards? Does anybody have these cards? Has anybody done this card class? Does anybody remember this card kit? Leave it down in the description box. 2018, that's a little bit gone, but I'm sure it's some of y'all that probably got this same kit lagging around y'all crafty space. Come on, pull it out today, and let's do some Saturday makes. All right, family, I love you. I see you on the next go-round. Hey, Jill, good morning to you, dear. Thanks for this great time that we have every Saturday morning. You all wash your hands, stay blessed, and please, family, keep creating. I'll see you all on the next video.